Global elite look to China to prop up New World Order. Global elite, Davos group, look to China as the backbone of globalism to save it. Again, who told you globalism was basically a plan to let the communist Chinese take over the planet? I did. Who explained that globalism was a deindustrialization program for the rest of the world except for China? I did. And the reason I keep going over this is not to brag. It's so you understand we have the enemy battle plan. If we expose the enemy battle plan, it will implode. And you have to understand, we have the enemy battle plan. I don't want to territorialize my research. I want everybody to take it. I don't want credit. All I want is people to understand I've done the homework. I've read hundreds of foreign affairs briefings. Hundreds. I have read the globalist communiques. I have watched them on C-SPAN and watched the Davos meetings. I have read their writings. I understand their philosophy. I understand the world they're trying to build. And the fact that we are so close right now to their system is completely imploding is a beautiful thing. But that said, let me go over some of these headlines for you, since I was mentioning them here on air. To get them on the road, let me pull these up for you. Reuters, Davos elite struggle for answers as Trump era dawns. Trump is only the figurehead of nationalism and sovereignty and human self-determination. Trump will be the global figurehead of this in history if he delivers and never sells us out. But he will not be the figurehead if he doesn't deliver. It doesn't matter though. We don't rise and fall with Trump. Notice they're trying to brand it only as Trump. So they can destroy his name, destroy him, whether he delivers or not. They're trying to destroy him. Okay, no, this is a movement against unelected, tyrannical, corporate world government that thought we were so stupid it could establish this thing in our face, and that we would just let it run on without any control and basically make us slaves. So it breaks down that they're meeting in Davos right now, and they also point out Trump didn't send anybody as a representative. That's because Trump doesn't need to go meet with you, a bunch of billionaires scheming on how to manipulate governments to make yourself tax exempt and screw over the little guy. Davos is an evil group. From its founding, it's been all about transferring power from the nation states, from the people to themselves. Trump is delegitimizing it by not going and preparing to announce the first summit once he gets into office in Reykjavik, Iceland, halfway between the United States and Russia, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, just like Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev did 30 plus years ago there. Again, showing that it's nation state to nation state that matters and that communicate, and the people's representatives, not a bunch of people's representatives running off to hide, in the mountains, in Davos, landing on their private helicopters in secret to discuss what they're going to do, and then going out and giving press conferences to the world. This is about the people taking control through their governments, and it's happening, and I salute Donald Trump for it. Let's continue. Let's go back to some of the other news articles here. There are a whole bunch of them, but where I'm at, it's not the best center. It's just taking a moment to pull it up. Governments grapple with globalization backlash. Again, that's AFP, Yahoo News. And then it goes on to break down an article by Antonio Rodriguez. The whole world is turning against globalism. And despite the fact they pushed all this racial and sex division, women and minorities in record numbers are voting for nationalism, and they're voting against globalism. A very, very beautiful time to be alive.